Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Big Life Podcast. I'm Leah Klenke.
And I'm Kate Phillips, and we're so excited to be here today for episode 9 of The Big Life.
Yes, this week we have so much to catch up on. This week was the first week of conference games, so like all the teams played in their conferences now, so we've got a lot to catch up on. But first, Kate, how'd your game go this past week?
It went really well. We played Texas and we won 3-1. We scored a lot of really, really good goals. We just played well as a team. Obviously, there was a lot to take away from that game. We defensively, we did all right. Like we have a lot to take away from more, I would say, defensively than offensively. Offensively, though, I mean, we scored 3 goals. One of them was like, I mean, it was like one of our players, she literally scored a diving header. Like
Oh,
she put her
wow.
body on the line. Like,
That's awesome.
yes, it was awesome. So I think that game was like a huge step for our team, just because we've played SLU, Memphis, and Illinois, who are all like ranked pretty high, and we lost all those games by slew in Memphis by 1 goal and Illinois by 2. And then we come into Texas, which is obviously a really good team. And we pull out a 3-1 win. Probably should have been 3-0. I'm still kind of mad about their goal. But we didn't like back off at all. And um, we just, I don't know, stuck with our game plan and it worked really well for us. How did your
Mhm.
guys' game go this week?
Pretty well. So we flew to North Carolina State. We played them. Um, and we won 2-1. It was honestly a tough game for us, but we came out with the win, so that's why I said pretty good. But they scored first, so we definitely faced some adversity, had to lock in, and we got an equalizing goal. And then it was 1-1 for forever until the very end of the second half. I think there was like 4 minutes left or something, and we were just fighting and battling, and we never gave up. And then we scored a goal with 4 minutes left. So that was great. It was a good cross from our wing back, and then our forward, like, kind of slid and got the ball in the back of the net. So that was great. I think we definitely learned a lot as a team, too. Our coaches were really proud of us for how we were able to not give up, and we came back from a deficit to win the game. So I think we just had full belief in ourselves and full confidence that we could go in and win that game. So after they scored, we just stayed calm and we're like, it's no big deal. We got it. And although we didn't play the best, like we just got the result. So, I mean, that's all that matters. Like 3 points versus 1 point is huge. Like a win versus a tie. So, we are definitely glad to score in the 86th minute and fly back to South Bend, Indiana with a win. Who do you guys play next week?
We play Tennessee on Thursday, and then we go to Kentucky on Sunday. How about you guys?
Awesome. Those are going to be good games.
I know, yeah.
Good teams, so definitely we'll have to be on the lookout for those. So we play Duke. We only have one game versus Duke, and I think right now they're number 2 and we're number 6, I think, something like that. So it's gonna be such a good game. We're ready. We're fired up for this game. I mean, both of our teams, we kind of have a similar style of play. We like to pass it. We like to like use our individual qualities, but also just really play together as a team. And we'll both be organized teams defensively, offensively. We kind of each have our own like built-in systems, so we'll have to see how we match up against each other. But I'm sure it's just going to be a battle till the very end. So, I mean, the team that will win will be the team that comes in the most ready with the most energy, and then also the most sharpest technically. So, really anyone's game, but we're so excited and Duke better watch out. That's all I'm saying.
Are you guys home or away?
We're home. So we
Oh,
play
good.
home too, yeah, in front of our crowd. Thursday night under the lights. So make sure to tune into that one because it's gonna be a good one. And go Irish.
Yes, that'll be a really fun game. I had like put that down for games this week, so that'll be fun. I mean, they've kind of had a little bit of a rough start, so it'll be interesting to see you guys come out on the front foot. I think you'll do well.
Yeah, right. I think last week, they lost to Virginia, which is another very good team, and that was 3-1. And then they beat Miami. Duke ended up beating Miami 1-0. So, definitely, I feel like they're gonna have a fire under their belt. And I mean, that was their first loss, I think, of the season. So, I mean, they're gonna be ready, but we're ready too. And no,
Yeah.
all respect, but hopefully they'll have their second loss by the end of the week. But
Yeah.
no, they're gonna be great. It's gonna be good.
How like hard do you think it is going into like a week after playing two games, like a Thursday Sunday week, and then playing like I guess you guys play ACC. It seems like you guys are playing like if you have a 1 week, it's on Thursday.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, for us, like, it just depends. Like, the next week we play UNC on like a Wednesday. We have like a Friday
Mhm.
game. It's like weird, but switching from one games to two games, it's definitely different this year because in the past years, I think the season has been like 1 or 2 weeks shorter. But I remember like as a freshman and sophomore, we would play like 2 game weekends every weekend.
Yeah.
So you gotta get in your routine, but at the same time, it's exhausting. And for the players who play a lot of minutes, they're definitely very tired and just exhausting. I mean, everyone pushes through, but I think it's better now that, I mean, the season's a little bit longer, but it's nice to have these 1 game weeks, except it does kind of throw off like the dynamic. Like you're not in much of a routine, like depending on when your game is, if it's on a
Hmm.
Thursday or Sunday or even a Friday or Wednesday, there's some random time. So, if you do have Thursday, Sunday, then it's like a nice weekly schedule that you're kind of used to. But I like 1 game weeks better just because you can just focus on one thing and all
Hmm.
your energy into that. And of course, you want to take it 1 game at a time, even if you do have like 2 games a week. But it's just such a quick turnaround. Like Thursday, you play a game, and then Friday, you have to forget about that and move on to the next game. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's definitely a little bit of a mentality switch for sure.
Definitely, yeah. Our for SEC, it's like I think this year it's kind of like a flipped. So it's like you'll play two games, one game, two games Thursday, Sunday, and then one game on Friday. Um,
Oh,
it's like I think it's like every other week somewhat. Um,
yeah.
but I think I really like that just
Yeah,
because
that's nice.
the two games like two game weeks back to back is a lot.
Yes.
Like just a lot on your body. You don't really get like practices in when you have
Hmm.
those, at least
Hmm.
on like for Fridays. You'll have like two pretty hard practices or be able to get like two hard practices in before and prepare for that team. Like you were saying, only preparing for that team, so it
Hmm.
does help a lot. But yeah, the 2 game weeks are tough, but I mean, we're kind of used to it at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and everyone does it, so it's like
Yeah.
it's not that bad. Yeah. That's kind of interesting. I mean, honestly, maybe our schedule's like that too, where we have like 1 game then two, and I have not even looked that far ahead yet. So I don't know. I don't think it's like as structured as you guys' is though. Ours
Yeah.
are kind of random. Like we've never played a Wednesday night game. Like I don't know, and we don't really play on Fridays either, but I think we
Yeah.
have some this year. What would you say, like, how's it been? I mean, also we need to go over like some scores from this week, but there's
Hmm.
been a lot of upsets and a lot of just like craziness in this first week of conference games. Like, how would you relate, or why do you think so? Like conference games versus non-conference games, like what do you think about that?
I mean, conference games, they mean everything. Like, f especially for us in the ACC, SEC, like those games that you're winning, like, are your ticket to the NCAA tournament, your ticket to the ACC, SEC tournament. Um, it's like we were talking about this a little bit before, but that like once you start conference, it's like a new season. Like non-conference obviously is preparing you for these really hard games that you're going into. Um, because every single team you play every week, they're good. Like every single you don't have one game where you're just like, "Oh, we know we can come out with a win." Every single game is like a battle from
Hmm.
start to finish. You guys said you guys scored in the last 4 minutes. Like a lot of some of these games that that we're going to talk about, like teams are scoring the last couple seconds. Like they are just a battle. Compared to non-conference, I think it just these games just mean a lot more. I think teams just know what's on the line. So, I mean, it's not that you're not playing for something during non-conference, but I think during conference, people just know what's on the line that you have. I mean, we have 9 games guaranteed for us. We have 9 games guaranteed left. So we're playing for more because we want more games. We want to keep
Hmm.
playing.
Yeah.
Especially for you seniors, like you're playing for your
Hmm.
last minutes of college soccer. So I think people see that and know it and just put everything out there compared to non-conference a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree. I mean, I feel like everything is just more on the line. There's more pressure for teams to do well to get into these tournaments. Um, and yeah, like you said, it's kind of like a season start over. Like I would completely agree. If you're a team that's maybe didn't do so well in their non-conference games, and it's like, okay, now we're starting conference, starts completely over. And then if you do well in conference, then you have a good chance to go to the NCAA tournament and go to your conference tournaments too, which those two tournaments are the tournaments that really matter. So,
Hmm.
yeah, I feel like it's definitely uh, a turning point in the season.
Yeah, I think some teams also, um, I mean, looking at like the Tennessee Mississippi State game, like conference, like you can play all these teams that are ranked higher than you, you do well, and then you come into conference and like teams come in and just are like ready. Like
Yeah.
they are just like hungry. Also just because you play against these teams every year and you have a little bit of like you
Mm-hmm.
want to beat them. Like
Yeah.
there's just I don't know, there's a rivalries
Yeah,
like you play against them
rivalries.
every
Yeah.
year like
Yeah.
just
Mm-hmm.
looking at like ahead, you're excited for those games. Like when you're looking at
Yeah.
your season, you're like, "Oh my gosh, I can't wait to play." Like you guys, Duke. Like you can't wait to play them. Like
Yeah.
you play them
Yeah.
every year, you know that
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be a good battle.
Yeah.
So I think those like the little like rivalries also just like put a little fire under teams.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Especially because you play them every year. Like, I always look at a team, I'm like, ooh, I remember her. Like, I played against her. Like, dang, I
Hmm.
have to defend that girl. Or, like, yeah. So, it definitely, there's a bunch of rivalries. And yeah, that game, let's talk about that game for a second. So, Mississippi State beat number one Tennessee 3-2. So, Tennessee had no goals scored against them until that game.
I
And
know.
then they get like three scored against them. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, well done, Mississippi State, but I think especially for Tennessee being like number one or like any of the top teams, really, like you have such a huge target on your back. When they
Hmm.
teams play you, they're like, oh, like they're not number one, like we're gonna go out and beat them. And like anything can happen, but I think that was crazy. I was watching that like on the edge of my seat and they kept scoring. I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, also we've talked about this a couple of times going into in playing at Mississippi State. That atmosphere is a hard place to play at. Like they have
Hmm.
the cowbells, the
Yes.
field is like in a bowl, so the
Yeah.
fans are on top of you.
Yeah.
They're with the cowbells, there's people behind your goal screaming at you. It's a
Yes.
hard place to play at, and
Yeah.
they do it on purpose.
For sure.
That's why they've
Yeah.
done
And
well.
yeah.
And I think Tennessee just going there and like in playing and playing Mississippi State for a first game, that is a tough game to win,
Yeah.
especially how well Mississippi State did last year.
Hmm. Yeah. Yes. The crowd definitely plays a big role, especially there and at any other school, really. Like the crowd really can help the home team for sure.
Mm.
I was like watching that game and I like heard the cowbells. I was like, oh, yep, I remember this place. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, the crowd definitely plays a role and definitely helps Mississippi State. Like I remember after the game was over, their coach was like going over the crowd and like hyping them up. Like so, I mean, they live for that, and
Hmm.
obviously he was like praising the crowd. Like he really liked them, so they definitely helped. The crowd definitely helped Mississippi State win that game. And shout out to Zoe Main, who's one of my teammates from club, and she's on Mississippi State and she scored. So proud of her. But yeah. That game was good. That was so good. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it was
I
close.
haven't gotten to watch it. I mean, we play Tennessee on Thursday, so probably watch some film on that game, but they were playing when we were playing. I remember after our game, we always, I don't know, people would be like talking about scores and we were all like, "What?" Like you hear the scores from some of the games and you're just like, "What?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy."
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's also fun like on Thursdays, like right after your game is over, then like you can see just like all the scores at once because everyone's like kind of playing at the same time. Or you
Yeah.
can see like I'll watch some of the games in like California because that's like hours back. But yeah, it's fun to just like see all the scores after. I'm like, oh my gosh, this happened, this happened. And like
Yeah,
right after your game's over, you're like, wow, everyone's played and it's fun to look at the results.
definitely, yeah. Why don't we talk about then some of the games from last week? We talked about Virginia beating Duke, 3
Mm-hmm.
1. Virginia was ranked fifth and Duke was ranked second. So it'll be interesting how that ranking stuff shakes up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson tied at number three, Stanford 2-2.
Yeah.
Which again is just like Stanford before who they play, UCLA and lost.
Yeah.
Yes, UCLA and lost, I'm pretty sure. They've, I mean, they were doing so well. They were like their goal differential was like through the roof, and then you
Yeah.
don't play. Like Clemson scored what? I'm pretty sure the last couple of minutes as well.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't
Tied
get
up.
to watch that, but yeah.
Um, so it's just like again one of those games where you're just like anything can happen.
Yeah, literally anything can happen. And I also feel like it's difficult for it's honestly difficult if you are in one of those teams that's ranked like first through 10 or first through 5 like because it's almost easier to go into a game as the underdog or thinking you're the underdog like, "Oh, I have something to prove." But if you're already at the top, then it's like it's more difficult, I feel like. Our coaches try to encourage us always to like just think of yourselves as like we're the underdog, like no one thinks we're good, like no one believes us. And even
Mhm.
though I mean we've been playing pretty well and we're I mean obviously super grateful to be ranked pretty high, like we just really try to go in with the underdog mentality. Because we know that teams probably see our ranking and are like, oh no, Notre Dame's not that good, and like they just want to come in and crush us. So we have to have that mentality, like, and that energy right back at them in order to even for it to be competitive. So also Kentucky beat number 20 Oklahoma. That was a good
Mm.
game.
Yes.
That score was 2-1. And then the last game that caught my attention kind of was Northwestern tied number 11 Iowa 1-1. So that was also a good game.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out also to Purdue beat Wisconsin. Wisconsin was number 23. They beat them 2-1. But my friend, is the goalkeeper on Purdue, Emily Edwards. She had like 8 saves or 9 saves or something really
Wow.
high. So she did really well and they came out with a win there.
Yeah.
Wisconsin, I'm pretty sure has had a pretty good season so far. So
Yeah, they're always a good team. Yeah. Okay, so also the last game that I was thinking of is St. Mary's beat Georgetown 2-0. So that's part of the Big East, and Georgetown was ranked like 16 or something like that, and that's a big upset. So,
yeah, Georgetown's always a really good team coming like out of
hmm
the Big East. I feel like they always do pretty well.
yeah,
And they'll make it. They always make it in the tournament, I feel like every year. So that's,
yeah,
I mean, big upset there. Two
yeah,
zero too.
yeah. The Big East has got some good teams. They
They
have
do.
like
Yeah.
Xavier's always good.
Yeah.
Like Creighton's doing pretty well this year. They've got some other good teams too.
They do always have some pretty good teams.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm from Indiana and Butler always does really well,
Yeah.
too. They always have some good players and Xavier too. I know a lot of people that
Yeah.
go play at
Yeah.
Xavier.
Yeah.
They always have a good team.
Those teams are like sneaky good. Like you wouldn't
Yeah.
those teams maybe you wouldn't expect to be good, but they're very good.
Yeah, definitely. What games are you looking forward to next week?
I mean, there's gonna be so many good games next week. I can't wait to watch and also play. So on Wednesday, number 7 FSU plays number 19 UNC. That game's going to be super interesting, especially
Mhm.
for my team. So we play, and Notre Dame's, we're 6. We played number 2 Duke on Thursday as well. But we play Duke, and then the next week we play UNC, and then our next game after that is FSU. So I definitely need to go back and watch. Or no, their game's on Wednesday. So I'll be able
Yeah.
to watch their game on Wednesday and then that'll definitely be good for us to see because we play both of them after we play Duke. So we definitely
Yeah,
got a tough set of games ahead of us, but we're ready and we're ready to like make a statement and prove everyone wrong who doesn't believe us. So,
that game's always a really big rivalry too. Like, I
hmm.
mean,
Yeah.
for years has been. So
Yeah.
that'll be fun. And also, I think FSU. I don't know. Both those teams have been like I haven't really watched, but I don't know if they've been playing like their best soccer that they want to be playing. So it'll be interesting to see how things shake out with them
Hmm.
this season.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. I think they would probably agree with that too. Like they probably both want to be playing a little bit better. I feel like maybe they've been both of those teams like a little bit inconsistent this season, kind of up and down
Mhm.
a little bit, but this
Mhm.
game's definitely going to be big and it'll be a fun one to watch. I'm sure it's going to get a
Yeah.
little chippy. Both those teams are very good. They have very, very good players on them, but I
Mhm.
mean, it can get intense. So I'm really
Yeah.
excited to watch that game.
Yeah, again, another, and it's also like a rivalry that's we were saying for years, like and going into conference play, like what we were talking about earlier, like those are the games that like you look forward to. You see it and you're like, oh
Hmm.
my gosh, I can't wait
Hmm.
for this game.
Yeah.
And so I mean, I can't wait to watch it. Definitely
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah. Do you know if it's at FSU or UNC?
Um, I don't know. I'll check back on that. Let us know.
Oh, yeah. Wherever it is, I'm sure the crowd's going to play a big role in that too. Um, Both those teams can kind of pull out some good crowds. And then we also have number 23 Wisconsin who plays number 22 Ohio State, which those two teams are generally like good teams. Wisconsin's I feel like always decent. They're pretty consistent year to
Hmm.
year. Ohio State did really well last year.
Yeah.
Um, so I mean that's going to be a very good game as well for the Big Ten.
Yes, and then number nine, Arkansas versus Vanderbilt, who's unranked right now. But that game I think will be interesting because Arkansas and Vanderbilt are two completely different styles of soccer. We say it
Yeah.
often, but I think that'll be a really fun game. Arkansas actually was I was watching, I kept going back and forth between your guys' game on Thursday? I think it was on
Yeah.
Thursday. You played
Uh-huh.
Thursday, going back between the Arkansas game and your guys' game because Arkansas was up 3-0 at half against Florida. And
Uh-huh.
then Florida came back and it was 3-2.
Oh wow.
And and then literally in the last like couple of minutes, Florida almost scored on Arkansas and tied it up.
Oh
And it,
wow.
all in the second half, like it was like crazy. Their
Yeah.
goalkeeper, the Arkansas goalkeeper made like a great save.
Oh,
But
I
it
saw
was
that
like
save on that
back
side
and
of things.
forth. And it's like you're up 3-0 at half, and then like Florida completely flips it and
Yeah.
like
Wow.
comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arkansas is
Yeah.
always, I mean, they've had some up and down with I think injuries this season. So
Uh-huh.
I think they've been kind of struggling a little bit. I mean, they've been still doing well, but I think dealing with that um, has been a little bit difficult for that team. But
Yeah,
I mean,
for
they're still
sure.
getting great results.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they've been doing well, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, they've had some injuries and yeah, Vanderbilt is like pretty good too. They have two girls who I know from Houston, my hometown, used to
Hmm.
go to Texas A&M and M, and they both transferred to Vanderbilt. Very good players. So, I think they've gotten some other transfers as well, and they've
Yeah.
been doing pretty good. So I think that's gonna be a good game. Vanderbilt's
Yeah.
definitely gonna give Arkansas a run for their money. And I mean another tough SEC matchup. It's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a battle. All these games are
Yeah.
battles now. Okay, so I mean I think that's it for all the upcoming games that I'm excited to watch this week. I mean, there's obviously way more, but I mean all those games are gonna be super exciting to watch. And yeah, I can't wait to see how the results shake out, and we'll talk about this next week for sure.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about just we're all soccer, 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 but life outside of soccer now. How does that look in season? Especially now into conference games, like how's life?
Yeah, I mean, busy with soccer. We this past week we had the one game And so we had practice on Saturday, and then um, we were supposed to have practice on Sunday, and their coaches actually gave us the day off, which was so nice because always like hard to be on top of like homework for the next week. We obviously had a home game, so it was nice we weren't traveling or anything. But I was able to get like lots of homework done. Just like in season, it's just hard to get like things that you need to do like done. Like it's just like your life is like revolving. Like you're saying, you never know what the next week's gonna look like just with games, practice, travel. So it's just nice having like some type of downtime. Even like 2 weeks ago, we had a game on Thursday. We did a Thursday Sunday game, and we were able to go to our KU Mizzou football game, which is a huge rivalry.
Mhm.
And we
Fun.
just went for a half, but it was just like so fun to be able to just like be a student. Because obviously when you're in season, you don't really get to do those things. So it's nice whenever like our coaches let us do that, even if it was for a half, like it
Hmm.
was fun to be able to be a student for a little bit. How about you?
Yeah.
Life?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's important, like, the balance is just so important too, and it actually makes you, like, a better in my opinion, better soccer player and just
Hmm.
a better well-rounded person, but, like, when you do take breaks from soccer and do other fun things and go hang out with friends and do normal student things, like, get your mind off of soccer and that, like, in my opinion, obviously, that, like, helps you on the field too. Because then when you're on the field, you're super focused, you're having fun, you're fresh, like, you're not burnt out,
Yep.
so yeah, I think that's important. Life is good for me too. I mean, I'm so busy, but I'm like, there's so many things that I've done that are fun. So we were able to go to our football game too on Saturday. We played, actually, I don't even want to talk about the football game. We lost
Yeah.
to Texas A&M, but nevertheless, it was a fun game. Very fun game to go to. Just like dress up, see all our friends. I had a couple
Mhm.
friends visit, and my boyfriend came up and visited too. So that was super fun to see all of them. And I'm from Houston, so it was like I knew so many people there. My parents came too, all my
Yeah.
parents' friends. Most of them cheering for Texas A&M, boo. But it was super fun, and it's such a good game,
Yeah.
except the fact that we ended up losing. Um, I also have been baking. I made some Trader Joe's is the best, by the way. I made some pumpkin muffins. I made some banana bread this weekend. Um, what else? I've been doing my team Bible study. We had that today, so that was fun.
Mhm.
And then last last thing fun I've been doing is my friend took me to a Pilates class this morning.
Ooh,
It was
how was
actually
that?
so fun. So one of my best friends here, she's on the rowing team at
Mm.
Notre Dame. So I've I didn't know anything about rowing before, but I roomed with her my freshman year, like over the summer for like when we were here for summer classes. Anyway, she's my best friend. She's awesome. And she did like Pilates this whole summer. Like she was working an internship and then she would like do Pilates on top of her rowing workouts and stuff. But so she took me to this place and it was so much fun. Like we got up early, like got dressed in cute little like yoga fits. And then we did it. It's different. It's like so slow, but like your
Yeah.
muscles burn. Like it's a good like core workout though too. It was really fun. I
Good
actually
activation too.
Yes, yeah, for sure. It's like right up, I don't know. When I'm like older, I am for sure gonna be like a Pilates mom and stuff like that. But it was really fun. I felt like aesthetic, like that whole vibe.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it was good. And it's nice to just like slow down because like soccer's like go, 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 like and you're like
Yeah.
huffing, puffing. But it's nice to just like slow down, but still work out at the same time. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's like outside of soccer, that's what I've been doing. But and then also school, of course. School's
Hmm.
like it's hard now. We have a bunch of assignments and everything in between. And Notre Dame is like a very hard academic school.
Yeah.
So we definitely have a lot of work, but we make the best of it. And I'm making sure to have a good balance of everything for sure.
Yeah.
Just enjoying my last semester here. Um, so yeah, how have your like academics been?
Good. Yeah, I am taking a lot more classes than I like normally. Usually take like 12 credits during season, but this year I'm taking 15, so it's a little bit more than I'm like used to, but it's been fine. Just trying to stay on top of stuff before it's like all at once,
Yeah,
trying to not put it off till Sunday or something.
right.
Um, but yeah, this week was so nice because we obviously had the off day. So I went to a coffee shop and was just grinding all day. That's like my favorite thing to do.
Yes, I
Like
agree.
listen to some
Same.
music, get a
Yeah,
good coffee, and just
yeah,
do all of my work. But
yeah,
I try to stay like super organized and like on top of it just because if not, like we said, like there's a thousand things going on, then it's just like I don't know, give yourself
yeah,
an anxiety, so much anxiety because of you're not on top of work. But
yeah,
no, I
right.
really like all my classes too. And my
Yeah.
professors have been really good. Even one of my professors actually, he was like, he's like, I'm gonna try to come out to a game. Like,
Aw.
I've never had a professor, I think, come out to a game, but
Oh,
he was like, that's like awesome that you're on the team. Like, I really want to come out to a game.
oh,
Um,
that's cool.
but
That's
yeah,
cool.
um,
Yeah.
I'm enjoying my classes.
Yeah, good, good, good. I mean, I would second your point on the staying organized and like not procrastinating. I think that's,
Hmm.
I mean, if it's a skill you don't already have, you'll learn it in college.
Yeah.
Like for example, I keep this planner that I have and I write down every single thing, and then it looks like this after I do it all. I like
Yeah.
viciously cross it out. But it helps me to stay organized, and I think that's just very important. And yeah, I I was wondering what was your coffee order at the coffee shop?
I got a caramel latte.
Oh,
Just a
nice. That's
regular
good.
caramel latte.
Nice. I'm
Um,
always looking for like new ideas. I've been like testing. I've been like trying not to spend money. Sometimes that doesn't work on
yeah.
coffee, that is.
Mhm.
But I have this like pumpkin butter stuff. I've got this like vanilla bean stuff that I've been like adding to my coffees at home to try to spice it up a little bit. So,
I just saw some TikTok actually of somebody doing I literally just was talking to my roommates about it before we got on. It was like a pumpkin butter from um yeah, I think it was pumpkin butter from Trader Joe's.
yes,
The
that's what I
espresso.
use.
In the
Yes, yes,
espresso.
yes, yes, yes. The
But it
pumpkin
looked
butter from
fire.
Trader Joe's. Yeah. No, it's really good. I definitely recommend it. Yeah, I love coffee. It's bad. It's to the point where it's bad.
No, I feel you. The caffeine, yeah. Especially, yeah, I don't know. As an athlete, I'm like, oh, like I have so much going on in a day. I can't take a nap. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna go.
exactly. I'm like, I need
That
coffee.
is not good. Don't. The
Yeah.
younger people listening, don't.
But I mean, it's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. There's way worse things. And I'm like, coffee's not that bad. I just
Yeah.
like, both my parents drink a lot of coffee and they'll have like 3 cups a day. So I'm like, okay, I'm fine. Like they're doing it. I'm fine.
Yeah. You're like, it's equivalent to what I'm drinking, I guess.
Yeah. I'm just trying to like justify my decisions. Okay, is there anything else?
No, I'm just excited for these games this week. We get to play Tennessee. I'm so excited. I literally can't look. I've been looking forward to this game. I think my whole team has been
Huh.
for a while, so I think
Good.
we started
Good.
doing
Good.
well.
I'm
Um,
excited for you guys. I bet you
yes.
guys are fired up. That's
Yeah,
gonna
and
be
it's a
so
home
fun.
game, so
Yeah.
um feeling good. Yeah,
Good. Yeah.
excited.
Yeah. Both of us, you guys play number 1 and we play number 2 this week.
Yeah.
So it's a good week for Missouri and Notre Dame soccer. I mean, we're gonna cause some upsets this week.
Yes. I'm so excited to come back on. Yeah.
Yes. Talk about how we both just won.
But no, it'll be a fun week.
Mhm.
Excited to watch your guys' game. But yeah, good catching up too.
Yeah. Y'all's too. I mean, all these games this week are gonna be so much fun to watch. So make sure to tune back in next episode to hear all about the scores from the games.
Well, thank you guys all for listening to another episode of the Big Life Podcast. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at KatePhillips04 and at Leah Klenke. And send us your guys' questions because we love hearing from you guys.
We're so excited to be back next week to talk all about the games, and also maybe we'll have a special guest. So make sure to tune in. And until then, see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.